Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Here's What I Think. And today I would like to tell you what I think about a recently released song by Lil Nas X. And the name of the song is Montero, Call Me By Your Name. So, I would like to start saying that I didn't know shit about Lil Nas X before, but it's because I don't listen to new generation music. But I saw that his latest video was reposted a lot on social media, and it raised a little bit of controversy among conservative people mostly because of certain images that we will talk about in a little bit. But I wanted to see if Lil Nas X and this song meet or exceed my expectations when it comes to music quality. Because what I tend to see from new generation artists is a lot of work done around their image and then little to zero effort put on lyrics and musical arrangements. So we have tons of shitty ass music and these over sexualized and over provocative characters and images that are just made to generate likes, shares, and comments on the internet. But we all know what I'm talking about, so this is nothing new. So I wanted to read the lyrics first and then watch the video afterwards. And what can I say about lyrics? So the lyrics meet my expectations in a way that Lil Nas X touches the same conventional topics, which are sex, a little bit of drugs, a little bit of alcohol, and then the bragging about the celebrity status and the feelings you get from the celebrity status. Oh my fucking god, I hate that shit. Whatever. So, on Genius.com, they provide some notes to understand the lyrics a little bit better, but I didn't need the notes as much because they are self-explanatory, a little bit explicit, but they're easy to understand. What I didn't understand was the 9 and a dime line, dime and a nine, I'm sorry, because not knowing the artist, I didn't know that Lil Nas X was #1 for 19 weeks in a row on the top 100 charts. Whatever. These charts don't mean shit these days. So, but let's move on. There's a line that I liked, or let's say I fuck with because of the meaning of the line, which is, I'm not phased, only here to sin. If Eve ain't in your garden, you know that you can. And this is because I believe it's a shame that religion and the Bible point out at homosexuality as a sin. I think that's a shame, and I think that certain things and some morals should change. Because not just because it's 2021, but it's because, bro, everybody deserves human rights, regardless if a person likes a person of the opposite or the same sex. So that's shameful, and I fuck with this, I agree. But after reading the lyrics, I wanted to watch the video. And I was a little bit, I don't want to say upset, but there was something that was really unexpected. So when the music started, it was so fucking up-tempo that in my mind, I was picturing like a backyard party. And it's like, in my mind, I couldn't mix the visuals that I was watching with the music. But I moved on from this first trauma, and I just focused on the storyline, because there's a storyline, because this is another problem. The images that everybody reposts on social media comes from less than a third of the entire video, which is the last part. Because in the beginning, Lil Nas X is in the Garden of Eden, and he walks around, he sees the devil, like happens to Eve in the Bible, and then sees the devil, and he surrenders to the devil, and then is prosecuted and sent to hell, and he goes down to hell riding the stripper pole, and then he rides the devil who's sitting on his throne, and at the very end, he picks up the horns from the devil's head and he places them on top of his head, and he turns into probably Lucifer, I don't know, because you see the angel wings appearing from the back of the shoulder. So I'm thinking Lucifer, the fallen angel from heaven. Anyway, I don't think that the video was that offensive. I mean, we know that these young artists, they play around, with with this kind of imagery, like the Bible, the morality of religion, but it wasn't done in a extremely offensive way. The lyrics are not offensive at all. I mean, there's no crazy talking about God or anything of that matter. But what bothered me a little bit, it's something that I found out in the About section on Genius.com. And so this About section mentions that Lil Nas X partnered with a company that makes viral products to design a shoe, which is the Nike Air Max 97 that they call the Satan shoes. And I mean, the design is atrocious already. So it's a black shoes, obviously, and then there's fucking Pentagons everywhere. I'm like, bro, seriously, but whatever. And then also there's a number 666, which is the final pair, and it's sold at $1,018, which is a reference to a Bible passage, which is Luke 10:18, that says, and I'm gonna read it because I don't know. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Listen, I'm an atheist, I'm not religious, but I think that this was a little extreme. This was a little too much. I mean, we can argue about religion, we can argue about morals, so we can argue about whatever you want to argue about, but that doesn't mean that you can design this kind of shit. And it's a shitty ass item, bro. I mean, $1,018 for that shit, I mean, I wouldn't spend it. I mean, I know that there's people who spend that shit, but I wouldn't. Because it's like, listen, if you don't want to believe in God, why you gotta believe in the devil? I mean, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but maybe it's cool. It's cooler, you know, to Lil Nas X to be on the devil's side. But you know what I think? In a way, it all makes sense. Because what I believe is that all these mainstream artists, at the end of the day, they sell their soul to the devil. And when I say devil, I'm not talking about a fucking character with horns on the head. No, I'm talking about humans. I'm talking about big labels. I'm talking about money. That's who they sell their soul to. They will let other people manipulate them, and they would do anything just to see some cash flowing into their bank account, which is a fucking shame. This is what I hate about celebrities. And I also hate the fact that there's people watching them and praising them like they're fucking deities, yo. No, they're not. They're fucking regular ass human beings, and they should behave like they are once. Because this shit is ridiculous. It's really, really ridiculous. But anyway, here's what I think about this song and about Lil Nas X. He also said something about the haters because the song hit #1. Bro, your song is not hitting #1 because it's a decent song. It's a quality. It's a song that reflects quality music. No, bro, you are very, very far from quality music. And if you think that it's cool to hit the #1 spot just because of what you look like and just because of what your videos look like, well, then you're not a musician, bro. You should do something else. But anyway, this is what I think about this song in particular. I thank you all for watching. I thank you all for listening. And hopefully I can see you again in the next video. Ciao!